What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some gaming goodness. We are here with some more Genshin Impact. 5.8 is live. The final update for Natlan.
Got Natlan written all over it, huh? Let's open it up and see what it says.
To a carefree vacation and an official mission. The journey home and carefree vacation. Alright, so we are doing the final bit for Natlan. So obviously, we have good. The Summer Spray Resort is the event going on right now. I believe it is not fully done, but it is the one that's going to get us the Bennett costume, a cool new weapon, and we're going to be exploring the new area. The journey home. This is the prelude to Song of the Welkin Moon, which is, of course, the 6.0 update. Nefa, this is going to be the character story for her. An easy breezy Natlan in an easy breezy summer. Alright, we of course also have, obviously, a character to pull. With Nefa. The question is, do we do this, I guess? Oh, man. Alright, well, we're here in Natlan. I think we wanted to do the Song of the Welkin Moon first.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
All right.
And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
All right, chill out, Moflika. You know, as I'm getting started, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so we're starting this at a thing of 30. As I get started, there's a video I wanted to let's pop. All right, 5.8 is live. Nefa's character trailer. It's our precious Klee's birthday. Happy birthday, Klee. Alright, so I guess was this it? I definitely have not watched this. I must have played in the background. I don't know. All right. So let us get started with the character teaser for Nefa. Gifts from the Artifice. It's Ino, of course. Who a lot of people are assuming is going to be the free 4-star that's given away in that land. That's Squeak. Nefa! Aww.
My tiara!
Aww.
Huh? Where'd that wind come from?
We know she has a source to the dragon source mechanism. Aww. That was cute. It is proper etiquette for a guest to prepare a delicious meal for their host as a token of gratitude. But it is much rarer, miraculous even, for the host to provide their guest a house that they can truly call home. That's really cute. Okay. I was not sure about Ino, but that was an adorable little trailer for Ino. Like the little 16-bit Nefa. So I'm assuming, is Ino gonna be like the free version of Nefa to introduce the new cool. Like Kale was given to us for free to introduce Dendro. Lynette was given to us for free to introduce Numa Wisa. Kachina was given to us for free to introduce the phlogiston mechanic. So is Aino going to be given to us for free to introduce the new elemental interactions? All right. The materials used to construct an they hail from all over Teyvat, but somehow they all work perfectly together. That sounds just like Nod-Krai, said Anna. I know. Huh, maybe you were fated to come here all along. Oh, of course, I forgot to turn on my desktop audio for that. God damn it! Yeah, well. Useless. Useless. Just terrible. Alright, so let's check our map. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Big new area. So, I think we're going to do flamelets. We are not yet going to do a carefree summer vacation. I want this to advance a bit, if that makes sense. All right.
Rise with the...
Why me? Charge! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hero incoming! Fulfill our pact! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's knock this out. Just making sure that wasn't the other story quest. I'll knock out 2 of these for today. Alright, so we'll start the prologue first. Then I might wait a day or two for the story to advance in because it's usually not all out in one day, the Carefree Vacation. Right, I'm trying to think of the... Right, is this what I'm looking at? Here you go, 5.8. Bennett's new outfit. The Wish is available. We will pull tonight. Yolan's new outfit is available. New Stygian Onslaught goes live when? August 6th. So next week. It's not specified. Usually it tells me it's like 2 days and 4 days later. To a Carefree Vacation. It does have the cool new Claymore and Benny's outfit. Whatever. Alright, let's just do this so I can finish my dailies without having to do any of that. We're not doing bad. We're almost done with...
Thank you for Add Astro.
I should have another 4 characters friendships done before 6.0 goes live. Probably Sitlali, Jalonin, and Moika are all 9. And over in my teapot... Sethos is at 9, so I should be able to finish them. Alright. Well, let's swap out for just a party. I've been doing Ice as my current party. Or, you know what? Here. So let's start advancing the story. To the Flower Feather Clan! Chaska and Aoife.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Is that just a random Kukasaur? It's not family?
And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while.
Hey, bro!
Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
Squawk!
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory.
Want us to
No
help?
need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Chaska definitely became probably one of my
Bird with a
favorite
feather.
characters from
We're
that land.
friends. Plus, we'll be leaving for Nod-Krai soon, so, you know, while we're still here.
It'd be nice to spend some time together.
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together.
Awesome! Let's
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different.
No way, bro!
Come on, bro! A short while earlier.
Where are they? Must find them.
You can adjust audio in here now. High dialogue and reread dialogue. That's cool. So they have a lot of new options. Beep, beep, beep.
Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Ah, takes me right back to the night born in Morris. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
That's Chaska. Sorry, bro. I thought we'd get like a chance to set up.
All right, whose wings need clipping?
What is the situation?
We'll throw you two in.
I knew.
There we go. But we'll try just to use these two. For my click button death.
Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire!
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You called out a human? Bro! Whoa. Okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
From Fonte, we've run into automatons before.
Return home,
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh,
Say
take a
nothing
look at
else.
this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right.
No, it's definitely us.
Bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to
We have 2 gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Pachoo, pachoo!
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way.
You have to wake her up somehow.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that.
Sounds like a plan!
Shalonin.
Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
Oh, a Fatus. Song of the Welkin Moon Prelude. The Journey Home.
These automatons. I wonder what lies...
sure you're not
Sorry,
coming?
dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued? Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off.
I just wanna, let's go to Tlapuan Bay. Just take a look. Oh, it's pretty far out there. So that's the new region. Updating the party. Let's throw Jalona in here.
All right, after you.
Speaking of, there she is.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Yes.
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the
Robot.
beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here.
That was her
Contagion
first
cipher disk, metal case from Liyue.
first
Looks like
idea.
this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed.
crack
Could be
it?
a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code.
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton.
It
but
is,
the
yeah.
other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can do.
Definitely
Hang tight for a minute.
Fontanian. We also know there's some leeway thrown in there in Sumeru, right? That's That's I know.
Hey, she woke up.
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
Hey, are you
Wait.
alright?
Flying object. Blonde traveler.
Wow. You recognize her?
Task in progress. Deliver message to traveler and white flying companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all.
Damn.
A code?
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do
Yep.
remember? Besides these two?
Your name?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again.
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
So that's it then.
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just can't access them. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember
it's
it,
the
more
worst.
it gives you a headache.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel pain too?
Well, pain can be
It's
a useful
my lot in life
parameter.
to suffer.
Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down.
That's why robots
Could
in
you
Star
simplify
Wars
that
can
for
feel pain for
Paimon?
some reason.
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Nightwind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flower Feather clan. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays
That's
from the
such
right
a
path.
dark
That way, you can be sure he'll
example.
stick to this.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
See, Lolly would never take a
The
disciple,
point
though.
is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something?
Sure.
Are you alright? Look like you were in pain.
I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
They have humanoid mecha in
Ah,
Fontaine.
of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontainian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something!
Sounded more like a Paimon reaction than a robot reaction.
Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your...
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
The way you're dressed makes me think of Mondstadt.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A
Noelle.
maid! Although, as far as Paimon's aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully...
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices.
No.
How come she responds so much faster when they...
Natlanese core, Fontainian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all...
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Or you
Just
lived
run down a
most of the
list. Are
time?
you from Mondstadt?
Or
Are you from Leeway?
a place you can
Are
always
you
come
from
back to?
Inazuma? Are you from Sumeru?
Home
You know what's thrown
is
in Enkonomiya?
just home.
No?
Uh,
Fontaine?
Okay.
Netland? Nod-Krai?
feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas,
Says Naya, are you
Shilonen?
from beyond the
How
Dark
do we get
Sea?
her
We only know
memories
so many
back?
places.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a... Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beat.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on.
Patting it on the
Now,
side.
could you try doing something similar to your right arm?
is
Oh my
this
god!
A broom?
Wait, she really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
Tidy up
She's
the
really
boxes.
doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Place neatly.
Cleaning floor.
Okay. Oh, no, it's just that. What am I missing?
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this...
Oh, yeah, perfect. First
Oh,
Marika.
no, no,
Chaska.
no, 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 no,
Did you
no,
come
no,
all
no,
this
no,
way
no.
just to make fun of...
Whoa.
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this, but I'm not. Hold up.
You kidding
Picked
me?
her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex.
A cryptex? Huh? I'm surprised. Looks like this was cobbled
Still don't
together
have a
from
skip
spare-
button.
Could be a tricky one.
Skip button
I'm
would be
assuming it's not worth
really
the risk.
The
helpful.
only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the...
Well, the device in her... I'll, see what...
Hey, she woke up.
All I did was stimulate...
Wait,
Wow,
task in progress.
you're pretty.
Code.
Oh,
Memory.
God dang it.
Missing.
what?
Yeah, there's always a snag.
So now it's
Is
just
there
sit here and
anything else
mash.
you do remember?
Name.
Oh,
You said something...
Return home. Memory.
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction,
Yeah, but
it means she hasn't lost her memories. Like,
Finding near.
robots can feel.
well, pain can be a useful... in a similar...
Whoa,
No, okay, well, if to stop him...
jeez.
The point is,
yeah,
Task.
well, without knowing...
Alright, well, let's
Sure.
just, again, mash.
I'm alright.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this?
Fontaine, and then we're gonna do the
Fontaine.
maid
That
conversation.
triggered. Hey. Never mind that. So, it's Fontaine?
No.
Oh, okay.
You mean her hair...
Mondstadt.
That's it.
A maid.
No.
How come she responds?
Not Lenny's core. She's just...
in that case...
Home is.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to... Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Hey, campaign.
Oh,
Nice.
Are there any Marvel characters that can act as a vanguard but use their own life force as a resource for
this-
abilities like Thor Force?
a broom?
Like a percentage HP cost to use certain abilities.
Wow, very good indeed.
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah,
Let's think.
just this area will do. Thanks.
They
No
had a
need to
completely
tidy the whole
reasonable-
workshop.
Hey, come on!
Understood.
As I'm doing this.
Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor.
Ah, there you go.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged.
Got it.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let's think. Who... I had a
Installation chamber
a
deployed.
completely reasonable tier list of characters I would like to see. It was a nearly 5-hour video. And it merely showcased a level of my insanity. Let's see, who do I think would be
Sorting
good?
small objects.
Absorbing Man could be cool for something like that. I pitched him as he would absorb different elements in each area. They teased Amaranth, who's the apprentice to Scarlet Witch, who's made from living chaos magic, so maybe like making her heavily defensive. And using like protection magic and maybe using magic, because magic is her life force. Sorting small objects. Blue ball.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions, but no
Let's
plot.
see, who else would be cool?
Category: Martial arts instruction.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about
Red
being
book.
reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Who else would
Discusses
make a
energy
great
acquisition from the
Vanguard?
sunsetia fruit. Category: Nutritional science.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Angela, the sister of Thor.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: Classical literature.
Who else? Vanguard, armor. I think armor would make a more better
What in the
classical
world? That isn't
Vanguard.
classical literature.
If you gave them something like
She's
with a
finally
healing
done.
factor, so like Baron Strucker maybe, with
Is
his
that a
giant
golden
Satan
scroll
claw
down there?
that can absorb
Looks a little
HP.
dirty. Could you clean it?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Bishop would be a good Vanguard, but not of that type.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka?
So
Isn't
that's
that your
her
ancient
predecessor.
name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity.
Blob from the Brotherhood of Mutants, the Immovable.
But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
No, if I were to do armor would be self-protection. But she could have an evolving shield. So she had, I think they saw armor in some of the leaks, potentially. And it mentioned her having like a level 1 and a level 2 and a level 3 shield. So the longer she fights, the higher level her
full tyrant. He despised
self-protection.
everything to do with Dragonkind and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work.
Let's see.
The other person you see on that woven scroll. The same
self-reliant
person I
tank, yeah.
inherited the ancient name Vuka from.
An off-tank with a great capacity. Yes, that would be a good description for her.
It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurian, Lyanka.
Malfunction.
Ooh.
This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Weird.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike. Why couldn't it hit Kniech on the head?
Captain
If there was a
Marvel
lightning
being
storm,
like a big
I'd
heavy
have thrown you into the sky by now.
high energy tank could be cool. Not quite. Hey, Kniech.
Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Kniech! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not
Attack?
every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet
Doc
these merchants
Samson
then.
could be something like that. With his gamma-based powers, you could set him on like a... like an energy drain, like he's sacrificing gamma energy for strength and durability, but it's temporary, so he would need to heal it up. wax would not fit that. Oh, you know what? Who would be cool? Gentle of the X-Men. If you look up young X-Men, Gentle. He is a Wakandan mutant. Whose strength is too high for his own body. So he has engraved in him vibranium tattoos to help him from basically hulking out too much and tearing his own body apart. His mutant strength is so high it threatens to tear his own body. It literally damages him the stronger he becomes. So maybe something like that. He's pretty cool. Blue Marvel has some levels of health and regeneration, so maybe Blue Marvel, but I don't think he really fits. I don't think Gilgamesh fits. I don't think Gladiator fits. I think they're definitely Vanguards, but I don't know if they fit that archetype of what you're describing. Maybe one of the, if they do one of the Ghost Riders. High health, but they burn through health. What about someone who could work as a self-reliant tank and receives like 20 to 40% less healing from allies? Because there's some cool archetypes that don't have characters yet. Glob Herman. His whole thing is he takes reduced damage because of his waxy skin. Juggernaut would be good in that archetype. A very self-reliant tank. I think Blue Marvel might also be something like that. A very self-reliant tank who maybe has a self-heal, but takes less healing from his allies. Hercules might fit that archetype well. Being a very solo, kind of dive-based, leap into the enemy territory, activate his aura. That's gonna be the Deathwing from Heroes of the Storm is a really cool archetype. Big, powerful bruiser dragon who can't receive healing from allies. You know what? Now I think now is a good time. I think now we pull. Now that we've met a Nepha, I have a few wishes built in, and I have some money in my wallet for pulls if needed. We're starting at 30. This brings us up to 40. Skip, whatever. 50. 60. me. So this isn't gonna be it. It's gonna be right here, but 50-50. Was that Radiance? Did I capture Radiance right there? I can never tell.
Nice to meet you. I am Anefa, a multifunctional robot for domestic application.
God, we're amazing.
I am currently
Seconds.
equipped with cleaning, cooking, and emotional communication modules. I also have a combat module, which can only be activated after reading the 11-page liability waiver. Now, how can I assist you today?
An 11-page liability waiver. Alright, time to start saving for... for Nod-Krai. Alright, we have Anefa. Cute. You know what? You know what? Actually, I don't hate her in the Prospector's Drill. Her in Wavebreaker's Fin doesn't look bad either. Yeah, that color looks better on her. We'll go Ballad of the Fjords on her for now. And he can escape to heal himself. So you know what? A character who has been teased or has been found in the records that might fit this is Hive. Alveus. If you look up Alveus Hive in the comics, they've mentioned him having some kind of parasite-based power. So maybe he gets less heals from outside sources, but he could infect he can infect enemies with his parasites. So maybe, like, the more damage he does to enemies, the greater lifesteal he gets. Something like that. So he has a lifesteal-based recovery rather than his ally-based recovery. Hulkling, I think, would make a good one, but not of that archetype. Same with Icarus. Husk, Hyperion. Yeah. Hey, all good. Who else? I'm trying to think who else would fit that archetype, though. Like, powerful, time build-up. Impossible Man could be cool. He's all about molecular alteration, so he has a strength-based form and a weak form. Just throw some random on her for now.
Commencing task.
Deal. I'm in.
This is our current party, right? Yeah. So let's take a look. Oh, you know what? Let's... We haven't test ran her yet. Hey, having a knowledge base is kind of what I'm good at. Nefa is an electro support character who provides shields for her teammates and allows them to trigger lunar charged reactions. If Neff is in the party, when a party member triggers a hydro-electro reaction, it will be converted to lunar charged. A thundercloud will be created. And Nefa uses her skill. She creates a shield, summons the smart assistance unit Brigida. When Nefa uses her elemental burst, she unleashes a rocket punch.
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid.
No, my sword!
Defensive mode engaged.
By royal decree! Absorption test! World Mark II!
Let's get down to business.
Ring cutter!
Installation chamber deployed.
Ultimatum protocol.
Finally, I...
Rain outlines your fate!
Alright. Let's just do some of those. We need another potential ranged tank as well. I think Amaranth would fit that vibe. I think Blue Marvel might fit that vibe. Oh yeah, I know people are very annoyed about...
Return to the skies! Show no mercy!
Blade being another... duelist. They definitely have a too many duelist problem.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Up to it, Monsai.
Cool it.
Mighty mythical beast.
Get to work! Show no mercy! Not you two! Time to end this!
Freeze. This one will be frozen.
Bye! What? Ninjutsu!
Many happy returns.
Frostbite. Cool it.
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the Eastling!
Swirls.
Come on out!
Freeze. This one will be frozen in time.
Rise like smoke!
Let's get in that bonus. We got 2 from Fantastic Four and now another 2 with Phoenix and Blade. Absolutely agree. People don't want to play Pink as much as there's a small amount of Vanguards. Yeah, we need more variety with our Vanguards. Who else would make a good Vanguard that I threw out there? Isaiah Bradley. Impossible Man. I think Green Goblin would make a really cool flying Vanguard. Oh, you know who would be a cool... No, she'd be a close range Vanguard, though. I think Jessica Jones would make a great close range flying Vanguard. Juggernaut, again, he's a fast, heavy solo Vanguard. Justice, if you know who Justice is, he could be a good ranged Vanguard with his shockwave beam. I mean, they truly have so many options. In terms of recent characters, Kahori from...
Accelerating. Please select target for clear.
Yeah, one of the very first ones you got that just fits her so well. Yeah, that works. We need another range tank. It needs to be more of an off tank, because the two main tanks we have that are ranged are Magneto and Doctor Strange. We need a melee main tank and a ranged off tank. Again, melee main tank, my mind goes immediately to Juggernaut, to armor, ranged. Kahori could be a cool ranged. If you want to stick with the Fantastic Four, go Super Skrull. He could make a good mid-range. Because you're incorporating the stretchy and the fire.
Inefa?
Inefa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're
This
okay.
looks Leeway,
My
Natlan,
apologies.
Fontanian.
Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liu, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
Yeah.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
We saw that in the little preview, or in the trailer.
Are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Ooh, Power Man. Luke Cage would be an
Tell us what all
amazing
this is about?
melee.
Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Inefa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant.
Joachine.
This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nod-Krai.
Nod-Krai?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet except?
That's the thing about Nod-Krai.
Too soon to
Kind of
introduce
brings
Nod-Krai
together the
NPCs.
drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nod-Krai. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They made some big moves in Nod-Krai lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
All right, this is good.
Anyway,
this is good.
there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly.
And me?
Your case is, a little different.
And it was smooth sailing. Until we got attacked by those weird machines as we...
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons? And Neffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for some.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Anefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find.
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. And as for the memory thing, Anefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. Things were fine at the start.
Yep.
You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking, until one day you were sweeping the floor and suddenly you forgot your own strength.
Sounds similar to what happened
The
just
worst
now.
part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
That's a responsible attitude for a robot.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nod-Krai recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way.
No.
Has her memory loss always been?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machines. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talent.
Perhaps coming to Nat.
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I just started my deep dive into researching the Secret Source automaton.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back.
So, why don't you all stick? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather.
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are...
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our two minds.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't
She
happen
said,
to
don't
know the
forget to a
code,
robot
do you?
with dementia, yes.
Oh, the code for the cryptex.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their message.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code. A backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
No surprise there.
Well, as long as we get her memories back.
Oh, yeah, okay, because
I do. I also know that...
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, a Hal. Actually, that's weird. Why is a Hal...
Is he recognizing the secret source? Because it's dragon related?
You're being very...
am I?
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
Alright.
The last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing!
I haven't really watched this yet, so let's see. I like how it switches to the vacuum. Let's watch her idle animation. her eyes change colors. Is she like in a low power state? Is that her idle animation? She's in like a low power. That's cute. She doesn't get her memory back. She just randomly stops what she's doing. That's fun. You know what? Let me check my history on this. Hasn't been long since we've done another 5-star. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull. Her weapon looks really cool, but I don't think it's worth it. That'd be hilarious. I don't disagree. Right, back to the flower feather clan.
Do you think Inefa will like this gift we got her? See?
Beep, beep.
See? It said yep!
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
That's 3 beeps.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How. You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep. Yes, it's us.
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
That's good.
All by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Inefa said that since she lost her
Man-Thing
memories, her
and Modok
cognition
can both make
module's
cool
been running more smoothly,
vanguards.
and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks.
Modok could make a
I
good
think that was
ranged
it.
one.
Huh. So,
And be a lot of
losing
fun.
her memories has somehow made her a better fighter? She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks
yeah.
to her. So we thought
Marvel
it'd
or
be
Captain
nice
Marvel
to give her a
again would be
little
both
gift.
good flying range.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us. Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts. Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it. But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance.
Moondragon, Morlun.
Well,
Last chance? What do you mean?
now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nod-Krai have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too. Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Inefa gets better? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days,
Ooh, you know what?
he
For
says it's time we made a move.
a
To be
draining
honest,
HP,
I can kind of understand.
Vanguard
He
Morbius,
hasn't
the
been
living
home in
vampire.
so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot. Ah, no wonder. No, she's from Nod-Krai. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
That could be cool.
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how Inefa's doing.
You bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much.
Beep, beep.
Although, I guess we still need to... Who knows?
See, can't we go take it to her?
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might...
We'll do it.
Really?
We got you, kid.
All the grown-ups I...
I only know what my dad's told me.
Sounds odd.
Once you get there, you
Aww. Henrietta made a lot of friends. So it looks like a lot of what's going on with her is tied in with new area.
Accelerating.
Alright, I did grind up in preparation for Inefa.
Is it time for my... core?
Okay, looking good.
Oh.
Quickly. You know, let's quickly go to my teapot. I know the character Lilith from Paladins is a cool mechanic as a support. 2 different health bars, the normal one and the red one. Her red health is bigger than the normal one. Damage will reduce the red first.
This realm is truly
So she has a true HP and a... utility HP, essentially. Three.
If you ever have any...
So HP, it's Magic the Gathering, right? HP is a resource that you can spend. You could pick and upgrade a card. Okay. bunch of stuff here now. I don't need to worry about this because I have my wallet there. I never played Paladins. Those are the two I needed, I think. Good. Alright, so now we can level up Anefa to fit the same standard as everything else. I have her in that range. For now.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
It was essentially a hero shooter deck builder. 5v5, each character had their own unique cards. They're essentially loadouts you pick for the match. They can also buy some basic upgrades mid-match. Alright. Was that specialization per character or in general? Oh, for each hero, okay. Alright, I'm seeing some destroyed robots here.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Anefa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
What
Chat
mode?
Activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. It is lovely, isn't it?
Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies.
Alright. It'll take however long it
Yes,
takes.
now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand?
It's a
A
flower.
new model of source mechanism?
Nope. Adieta made it for
Flower.
you.
Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a...
It's the representation of a flower.
built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for?
To express gratitude.
Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
That's a great
The flower
explanation
Peppercorn
of
took me in, so I'm
gifts
neutralizing
that
threats near
serve
their
no
territory.
practical purpose.
Like that?
Yes, exactly.
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
Ideas like this can take some time to fully grasp. To start with, will you accept this
I
flower?
will. Gratitude.
I have learned gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento.
Memento?
An object that symbolizes an important memory. For remembering something or someone by.
Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better.
Hey,
Gotta look your
girl.
best for your big journey.
It'll only increase the total load.
It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom.
So this has got to be in the distant
you'll remember
past.
the reason for your journey.
Is that, what's her name, who defied Archon?
No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him.
Archon.
We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Archon doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light.
Yeah.
You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind.
Could it be a dragon lord?
And Archon doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now.
Take a picture of that.
Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader,
she was the founder of the
will take
Flower
up the
Feather
mantle.
Clan.
Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Hinefa? Hinefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Right, so this was the... It just took me a minute. So the Lord of Cinder was the giant dragon in Ochkanatlan, whose mind became Kokuik, and was the son of Kukulain, who was the dragon-born humanoid who chose Little One to be his replacement. If I recall. So it's not Ixlel, the chronicler of the end times, who's the Dragon Lord currently inside the dragon statue beneath Ochkanatlan. But there were a bunch of sovereign dragon lords. So I'm like, could this be a core remnant of one of the Sovereign Dragon Lords? And that's why Ahau seemed to know her? Oh yeah, I need to get a giant cork board and just have string right behind me connecting 1,000 different things?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
And I've had a similar reaction to the name Lianka.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned?
It does. Even now, it still hurts.
Is that the robot equivalent of I'm just
but
used to it?
But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is it?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
A safety risk, like what happened to the Children of the Echoes. Come back with us.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Maybe going back to the tribal triggers some memories. Adieta said, want to say goodbye to you in person.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated.
Take me up!
Okay.
10 points for agility.
Hi.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Anefa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
We're still pretty far away from
Arieta.
Lantern, right?
Amu. Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Anefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much. Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower.
Adieta says reluctant goodbye to Anefa. Alright, they're heading through. They're gonna head through Sumeru
What does
first.
it
That's a
feel
brutal
like
walk.
To know where you are returning to.
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Nod-Krai. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon.
Nod-Krai. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now?
Getting way too metaphysical enough, huh?
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay.
Nah, that was solid, Jessica. That was good.
Data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home?
Jimpu.
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully, don't be afraid to recover your memories.
Got it.
Recover your memories.
So this thing.
Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Is this a Dragon Lord? Is this maybe the effects of one of the ancient beings? Is this maybe an effect of Archon? Granny Eatsley. I'm wondering if this is serving not only as our introduction to Nod-Krai,
Why? Don't you think
but
I'd
kind
want
of a
to do my
goodbye
part
to
to help the
Natlan?
traveler? And anyway,
'Cause think about
no
it.
one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Chaska,
Ancient history.
Jalonen,
Wow. Even by
Kinich,
Lolly standards?
Aoife,
If
and
you think I
Sitlali.
didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenich's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa. After you parted ways, Kenich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
Poor Ahau.
Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information.
One of the Dragon Sovereigns.
2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Because there were 13 of them.
Sovereign Ruler?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times.
I've heard of them. We've literally met one.
Wait, really? How?
There's
Anyway,
one of them.
the
They're
13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology.
Did
They
we
have
know
superior
that?
intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a How's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kukuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember.
Ready? Aj Nimelaj Chukwabhun, the Valiant One, who we know for a fact was killed during the Siege of Talan. Ixjalal Kulalka, the Jade Maiden. Ix Kemonel Jajjatem Ux, the Weaver of Secrets. Aj Awa Kumil Lalkan, Hermit of Myriad Fates. Aj Kastabijal Chamaho'o, the Bestower of Bitter Springs. Killed during the Siege of Talan. Ashtinik Oyawalwak, he who shakes the earth like thunder in his wrath. Ashchojojik Kamikabal Ook, toxic rain over boundless forests, slain during the Siege of Talan. Ix Kozij, Ik Iso Wazak, priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers, executed by vote of the Chamber of Deliberation during the Siege of Talan. We knew that one.
Kukasaurs are our cherished companions.
Ix Uxel Tizi Balan, chronicler of the end times, and she was the Dragon Lord inside the statue underneath Ochkanatlan. Aj Imuk Paxlak Lahun, undying wings of lofty isolation. Ix Raplapuj Chukunbuluk, the mirror of the dawning morn.
If only I could balance the numbers.
Ix Rakratik Obala Ka'alahun, the murmuring spring, died during the Siege of Talan. Aj Uplajik Uxlahu, the Bone Breaker. That's gotta be a how, right? The Bone Breaker?
If only I could balance the numbers.
It's not like I'm not trying. I'm giving it all I've got.
Keep trying.
Apparently, CL4 Aj Awaj Kumil Khan, the Hermit of Myriad Fates, who was CL04, lived among a citadel atop the high cliffs, and according to Kanitra's companion dialogue, a How lived in a castle at the highest point in the nation. That could make a How a Wa. CL4 investigated the phlogistonization of life, turning living beings into phlogiston, which could explain a How's current form. That's kind of cool.
It's not like I'm not trying. I'm giving it all I've got.
Keep trying. You got this. Well, not yet, but you will.
Each lord takes the name of gender, title, number. Got it.
If only I could balance the numbers.
It's not like I'm not trying. I'm giving it all I've got.
In Once the Sacred Seat of Judgment states that only one Dragon Lord other than CL09 was alive in the present day. CL09 was, again, the spirit inside... Ixal, we called it. Inside of the...
If only I could balance the numbers.
It's not like I'm not trying. I'm giving it all I've got.
Okay.
Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And how? Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost.
Yet, despite that, how seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby.
Mm-hmm.
What? Ineppa's?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals any—
Darn!
Not completely.
Okay.
There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory.
Yeah, but when we were exploring the Flying Dragon City, we did read up on that. Because that was CL08. Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers. Ix Ats Ashkots Ij Ikismal Wahak. They called her Eighth Lord.
The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity.
Yep.
But was
We
executed
read that
by
one.
her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Chamber of Deliberation, Sovereign Rulers Council Records. Right. Now that all the lords are present, let us begin. CL2, before we ask, what about the fourth lord of memory? I'm just going to call it Ahau. Has been absent from the sessions for quite a while. Tell me, speaker, is that disdainful, decadent, decrepit old thing still holed up in his lonely citadel atop the high cliffs? Lost in his research on the phlogistonization of life? Or has he perished like the 6th and 10th lord, drowned in his own folly and decay? According to the fourth lord, their research has been undertaking, is now reached a critical juncture. He's unable to participate. Blah, blah, blah. Watch your tone, 11th lord. Let him rot in his domain. Each of our respective territories. Right here. Whenceforth comes such ire, 13th Lord. The ruler of Chichin Uktaka has spoken nothing but the truth. If humanity cannot be eradicated entirely, drastic measures will only backfire. Rather than pacifying them, you will only spur them to cease their incessant infighting and unite them against us. If that is your proposal, 5th Lord, then for the future of our kind, I stand in firm opposition. Oh, the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers, would lecture us on the future of our kind, I remind you, Aethlord, you have no standing in this matter, for you have long since forsaken your duty to your kin in favor of a misguided partiality for humanity. To this day, you have yet to explain why you employed dragon artisans of your domain to forge a longbow for your little human pet. Was that not a blatant overstepping of your mandate? You stray from the topic, Seventh Lord. Furthermore, my actions were sanctioned by our sovereign. I have never yet exceeded the mandate. Hey, Sung. So right there, it was in the records that she literally raised a human pet, essentially. Ain't no way I'm actually playing Genshin. Oh yeah, bud. Hey, if they give me an update, I'll play it.
Some of it.
Hey, if I say I'm playing Genshin, I'm playing Genshin. No lies.
By a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path.
It's the woman we saw in the
She
past,
traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what...
Oh, sorry. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs.
I literally have them.
The only It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution.
I'm fine. Okay? This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the 8th Lord. I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. Well, I need to get going now. If I...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls.
Would a machine created by dragons really betray its own kind? She seemed to approve of the path her daughter...
None of the legends of Leonka say anything about her dragon mother defecting to humanity and fighting against dragonkind. Sounds like speculation to me.
So mean!
Stealth! Slipping away sneakily. Oh, here's your girl. Here's your Lonan.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you
Who the hell
everything.
talks like that?
There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Leonka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Anefa responds. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Their name starts with Eeks, which would denote it's a female dragon. Eeks Raklapuj Chuek Baluk.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity.
You have a thing against RoboCop?
When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity, but the rest is lost to history. Doubt what.
Remember, though, in essence,
I
these
know her
sovereign
name.
rulers weren't physical entities.
We've seen all
but
this.
Pure intelligence. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad?
The point is, if Anefa really.
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that.
Chaska, what brings.
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here that ever since Anefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Anefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment
she
she
seems to be
recovers her
fighting
memory,
them.
all of us, all of humanity.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past.
Even if the past and future Anefa are a complete.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take
It's
over.
literally
any given
Chaska's
moment,
whole deal.
That makes two of us.
She's a wild
But no
berserker.
one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird. Not Koichi. Not my dad. If Lianka was here. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Dang right, especially with Tumaini.
Fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny, but. Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know.
She really did sound like the granny.
Anyway.
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon, you were supposed to.
Oh, right, Anefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through.
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea. But it must be something important.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky.
Annihilation mode.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey!
Ooh. A trial Chaska.
Let's fly. Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have a.
Ain't no way. Bud, ready? Ochka Natlan, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. In Natlan so far. Not the new area yet, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna let this, the event advance a little bit more so I can try and do all of the event in one sitting. All of Sumeru. 100%. Some of these were pretty rough. I think Avigia Forest, Lokapala Jungle, and the Ashvan Realm were all pretty difficult to 100%. The Melstoy region and all of Fontaine, 100%. The 3 parts of Chenyu Vale, the Chasm, and all of Leeway. Minlin was a huge pain to 100%. Beachwood Plain, Dragonspine, all of Mondstadt, all of Inazuma, all of Enkanomiya, all the Underground Chasm, the Sea of Bygone Eras, and the Ancient Sacred Mountain. 100% exploration. That is how we do.
Traveler, Paimon, Chaska, Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Open fire! Open fire!
I got him cornered. Shadow of the past, mine to command.
The dead would bleed!
Defensive mode engaged. Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Good job.
Boss, what do we do now?
Oh, I completely forgot there was a Fatus around.
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Come on, Velamiru.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Was that Sandrone?
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
Sandrone setting a person after an artificial being. Literally the puppet master, the marionette.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known the...
Wait, how did Enevin...
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now, I still...
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality.
Dismantles the automatons.
Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you...
I have seen them many times before.
More random memory data.
Little robot.
Wow! It's actually tough.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
Under Fatui control.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment in...
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so...
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks...
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automaton.
No!
So who are you?
Of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
That's CL-11.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically
Which
to
is
my
CL-11.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
Yep. So, if Anefa is the missing sovereign who fought against Lianka.
So, Anefa is...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says.
You're exploring the new area right now. The whole vibe on painting puzzles for 5 chests. It's getting really annoying.
You say Anefa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory to...
Anefa!
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my...
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does...
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weird.
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soul.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nod-Krai.
Marionette Syndrome.
Marionette?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just...
Is that right? How come I'm only...
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
Anefa, of course. But still, maybe...
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured.
The 11th Lord with her memories back will probably see humanity as her enemy. Shalona and Salali's worst fears coming true.
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning.
Understood. Destination cancelled.
Don't lose hope. This is a big breakthrough. We'll follow through as soon as it won't be long.
New destination.
Traveler, Anefa, could you...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her.
You're not coming back?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon.
Do you work for the
I'm
Fatui?
sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be
okay.
okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
Yeah. There you go.
You're saying Joashine might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the... But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just...
Unless he's wanted by the Fatui?
Her by yourself?
I'll be fine.
You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother...
Hey! Chaska! Amu's ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and...
Alright. Joashine.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for... Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel.
Shall we follow him?
Let's do it. Make sure to leave a trail so
Got
we
it.
can be traced.
Stealth mode activated.
I'm excited to explore the new area.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Right, hold on. First things first. To celebrate the success of this tournament, Genius Vacation TCG 2025 commemorative card back. Cool. Fonta, Passionate Red. Stealth. Stealth! Down here. Can't see me down here. Stealth. Stealth. Ah! Stealth! Bush. Stealth!
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere?
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear.
We're getting closer to our territory.
Getting closer. Increased activity and Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochcon finding it.
Huh?
She sealed it to stop Ochcon from finding it.
Looks like the...
Leonka sealed the territory to... Later, the Fatui found the weak point.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Ineva? Oh no! What's she doing?
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after...
Yeah, we're going after her. I'm concerned.
All right then.
So this is an access point, because we know Ochcon's base was here. See, I think this is where... Yeah.
Accelerating.
Right, and that's one of... So this right here is one of the statues that the Dragon Lord was sealed in. This was the seal for... Dragon Lord CL09, the Chronicler of the End Times. So here we have Kinech with a How, CL4, and Inefa, who's potentially CL11. Alright, that's kind of cool.
Pony, you know.
I'll throw Farina in here to help out with the Nefa. The Source servants once offered up flowers and candles to the Eighth, but now all the flowers have withered and the candlelight has died away. The empty ones still whisper unheard stories of the past. Oh. So this is a lot like the area in the...
Where is this?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
Who are you?
Currently, I am but a lowly service bile. But in the distant past, I was known by another name.
Priestess of Floral Candles, the Skyborn Feathers?
The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers.
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother?
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Lianka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels,
it destroys your mind, swallows your soul.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain.
So that specter, that orb that Inefa keeps seeing is the curse made manifest?
But since you were rebooted, you began storing new matter.
Things were fine at the start. Yet occasionally...
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced.
This is a lot to process.
So who actually cursed Inefa?
Automated defense system privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey!
It's gone silent.
Where's the signal coming from?
Want us to go further in, right? Well...
The Exile's curse.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory.
So we know 4, 8, 9, 11.
Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure you're safe for...
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta
Whether
make
it's
sure
back
you
to
get
Natlan or
back
Nod-Krai,
too.
you have people waiting for you in both places.
I too...
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Oh, that's cool. male, Awa, Kumil Khan stole my laboratory. So that's 4. CL4, who's probably a How, stormed my laboratory in a fit of rage. He interrogated me, demanding to know if I had taught the humans how to use phlogiston. I assuaged his fury with kunepa berries and asked what happened. According to his account, human colony near Kumkarakaj had mastered the power of phlogiston and begun to expand. In the last 3 months, they've raised over something villages, sacrificed a number of human victims. The river Tazalam's very flow has discarded their leader, the successor of Cha'ak, swearing to end the Age of Dragons and unite the people of Natlantea under a single banner. Cha'ak was a friend of Ochkan, right? Oh no, Cha'ak was a friend of Jibalanke and Kukul Khan. Ix Rok Ratik Obala Kalakalun. That is CL11, the Mirror of Dawning Morn. So that's Enefa. Enefa quelled the uprising in 2 days. The would-be conqueror was drowned in his own bath by his most favored consort, a captive-turned-killer. Leaderless, the tribe collapsed into internecine strife, yet the secrets of phlogiston have already spread. If you, my lord, with your tender heart have not sanctioned this folly, then only one mad enough would dare. Awaj did not finish his sentence, muttering under his breath as he left. Truth be told, he likely concerns a little with human mastering phlogiston. His fury stems solely from the crudeness of their methods, a blasphemy against his life work. But I care. I cannot comprehend why Kukul Khan, for it must be him, no one else would do such a fool thing, would hand phlogiston to the humans, the sage of the stolen flame. Those tiny life forms brought by the usurper from beyond the sky. The humankind was delivered on the Ark by the primordial one to Tevat. So this is huge. They destroy themselves like handing a rusty knife to a wailing infant. I met with Kukul Khan in private and asked him about his intentions. As usual, he remained enigmatic and aloof. He coldly denied all accusations, claimed I was not truly concerned with how this harmed the interests of dragonkind, and that the opportunistic attempt to grab power drove my belief in such absurd slander. Infuriated, I burst into laughter after refuting his accusations, a few choice words, without even finishing my kunepa berries, I departed. Our sovereign's indulgence towards him knows no bounds. Pity him.
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
The consequences of the phlogiston theft worsened by the day. Most of the other rulers allow humans to use phlogiston to kill and conquer each other, some encouraging them to commit more atrocities. They see this as an effective means of controlling the human population. The flood of refugees surging northward grows ever larger. The chieftain of the Kachapanik offered his daughter in marriage to the leader of the Kurhua. To win their allegiance to the Kurhua, instead cut her, something sacrificed her, and marched her upon their villages. Damn. I spoke with Kemanel. Even she felt the pang of reluctance towards the pity not for humans. Camonel. That is CL3, Weaver of Secrets. More and more humans have begun taming Vishaps, turning them into tools for slaughter. Eventually, those would become Saurians. Camonel sought to ally with the humans who yearn for peace, hoping to harness their souls to weave an eternal blissful dream realm for the dragons of her dominion. Even the unfortunate fallen, she might shed their forms and imprison them, find happiness and solace in the dream. It's not an unfeasible plan, but her approach would inevitably weaken oversight of human settlements, inviting greater suffering upon the frail creatures. Sorrow of humankind stems from the lack of hierarchy. Dragons are born to submit to the superiors and command their inferiors. Humans are different. Humans are born to deceive their betters, torment weaker, and betray clans. Slaughter the very blood that gave them life. All defilement of life is blasphemy. It is an idea that is yet to come. If the Reaver from beyond the sky... I'm guessing that's the primordial one, can seal off an entire planet to force humanity into their imposed order, then why might I not seal off my domain in turn? Let it become an imperative refuge, a pervious refuge. Let's not within depart. Let this plan be named Xibalba, the title borrowed from the humans of my domain. Their primitive myths whispered of an underworld. Should it succeed, neither the sovereign rulers nor the abyssal foe shall be able to breach its sealed laws. So would that be a night kingdom? The king's waking days grow rarer, so too do our plans to commune with him. He approved Kamal's plan as well as my own. Like Kukulkan, I grow perplexed. What path may bring true joy to our sovereign? What path may allow this land to prosper for 10,000 years? I know not. The Xibalba project is progressing smoothly, but even if we're progressing perfectly, I could not convince myself if the hierarchy power had failed to ease the suffering. Who is this priestess? Because she speaks candidly. Could it be CL8, the priestess? Oh yeah, priestess of floral candles. So yeah. So these are CL8's records.
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Cool. It's a entire... It's another version of the ancient sacred mountain. So is this Xibalba?
Detected. 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot.
She must have been here before.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
The show begins!
Facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility.
So that's Lianka and...
To this day.
what's her name, who founded the Flower Feather Clan.
Danger. Danger.
Alright, interesting. Who would win in a fight?
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
That's the
You're a
former
good friend,
Baraka, right?
And you've already done more than I could have
former
asked
Jalonen?
for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
So that's Jalonen's ancient predecessor. Nope, there's Fatui set up in here. And that's another dragon sovereign statue.
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye, Administrator.
Who would win in a fight? The Black and White Lanterns from the comics versus the entirety of the X-Men? Okay.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
I'm leaning. Do the Black Lanterns have excess Black Lantern rings? Because the X-Men have an equivalent to the White Lantern's source with Jean Grey's Phoenix. It's literally a force of rebirth and life, which runs counter to everything about the Black Lanterns.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
But the whole point is, you can't just kill an avatar of life like Jean Grey. The closest comparison would be Dawn Hall, aka Dove, who the Black Lanterns tried to corrupt but failed. He would not return as a Black Lantern, because he was an avatar of life. And the closest thing Marvel has to an avatar of life is Phoenix. Is Jean Grey.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did...
I think I've been this way. Let's head through here. It'll take us...
I don't know.
Combat data
Oh,
updated. Please
you
rest
kill the
assured
White Lanterns
that
to get
I
the
will
white
not
rings.
blow the roof off again. Defensive mode engage.
May I present?
Let's fly! Open fire!
So we can still proc lunar charges as long as the shield is active. That's cool. Oh, White Lantern rings are far superior to Red Lantern rings. Because while Red Lantern rings are powerful and an incredible source
This
of rage,
passage is only used for drainage and movement access.
they have so many other detriments, like the fact that they
It's the
destroy
perfect route for an ambush.
the heart of the user and replace it. And White Lantern rings. And again, I'm assuming we're just going lanterns. We're not going sources, so we're not doing the entity or Necron.
Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response—
What the?
Yeah.
Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Nod-Krai just for you to find? So they could lure you?
It's a possibility.
Yeah, but the White Lantern ring just enhances life as a whole. So Hulk's power is drawn from his rage.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all.
It's tied to the green door,
These
but
source
I would still
mechanisms
say
can
the
be
White
tricky to
Lantern ring
control.
would be a better enhancement.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you. I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this
Absolutely.
facility.
Do I think a Black Lantern Superman would lose against a White Lantern Superman? 100%.
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank.
He's from Liyue, Northland Bank. That makes sense.
That's a lot to ask for no—
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now.
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town?
You have just one simple job left to do.
Yeah.
And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question...
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off?
And before you think about disappearing...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and...
So you're gunning for the world's best father.
This is our mistake.
Yeah.
We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town.
I think it's time we parted ways.
We parted ways.
Huh? Anefa, Traveler.
You have a lot to answer for. But I can wait.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable.
Hey.
We were hoping you might show up.
Remember how I beat the 11th Harbinger and the 6th Harbinger who was so embarrassed he erased himself from existence? And fought and I think held our own against the 4th Harbinger. How about Black Lantern Superman versus regular Superman? That's a better fight. I would give it to Black Lantern Superman because because he has all of the powers of Superman, none of the morals.
Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article.
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your move.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done.
You were playing me.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler.
Further inside?
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory that meets the eye. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate.
Also, I would say that
Let the
Superman
Traveler
has no
Paimon
permanent
and
way to
Washing
put
go.
down Black Lantern Superman. Because the Black Lanterns are tied to Necron, they will continue to come back unless an Avatar of Life, like a White Lantern or something like the Phoenix, were around.
You are only here because of me.
Finally, a voice of reason.
How do we know you won't just attack?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover a...
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them.
Hold tight.
The Eighth Lord, yep.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this...
That was a long way down. Traveler, Inefa, are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Good.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Is that Paimon?
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
Since Superman S represents hope, a blue lantern ring?
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
I agree.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be
Go
ready
ahead,
for them.
Are those the ones she controls? Are they saluting?
Down here, all is under my control.
Inefa. Traveler.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself.
Ooh.
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad?
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. Meanwhile,
So
the
that's the
malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance
purple sphere
from
that
her
keeps
former
insulting
enemies,
Inefa.
Lianka and Ishkik. That is why you came here.
So you want to leave your past as very well? If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
The what?
Then... I am...
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away.
So...
Yes. Although
But
the
the
curse
curse
she
is
placed
still
upon
there.
you yet survives.
So that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa...
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with in the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction
Hold on.
personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanism. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of it is
Then how do
because
you
her
remember
heart
it?
is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Archon and sent you out of Natlan. But I continued to work tirelessly,
Wow! That's a long time.
For the last 2,000 years.
Imagine my surprise
Got
when
it.
the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, but all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and
Yes.
placed it in your core. And once you are whole, if you are ready to
Okay, that all makes sense. I got it.
That was a lot. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot. So, whenever good bot thinks about the idea of thanks.
Good job.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked?
I believe
Yes.
we should.
Come on.
The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Besides that,
All right. Who would win? Blue Ring Superman, since Superman is all about hope. So the powers of the Blue Lanterns are very different than other lanterns.
I'm so sorry.
They don't
it says
have
in my contract they're
an
hardly the
incredible
most
amount of power on their own.
I'm gonna rest here for
Blue Lanterns amplify other lanterns. That's their purpose. So, like, Blue Lanterns massively amplify Green Lanterns. So the question would be, does Blue Lantern light amplify the hope?
cleanup sequence initiated.
Open fire!
Like, does the willpower of Superman get amplified further by a Blue Lantern ring? I doubt it. Back 3, Administrator. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Please wait. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed.
I'm trying to think of any other additional powers conferred by a Blue Lantern ring that aren't really... Because they have the energy conduits, they have the energy blast, they have the force shield generation. Hope draws strength from the ring user directly into the emotional aura, allowing them to charge sheer hope. So I would give it to, again, Blue Lantern Superman, because it's just an additional power source. You know what? They can also remove rage, are immune to avarice, can deplete fear, and they have just general enhancements.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord. Mirror of the
No,
Dawn
every
Lord.
ring is pretty different in its power. So, cool. Black Lantern rings bring back. They don't possess living hosts usually. They possess corpses, and can rebuild corpses. All of them have a same base power set: strength enhancement, flight, and survivability. And that's kind of it. and energy blast, so they can just do basic beams and energy. But then from there, they're all different. Red Lantern rings destroy the heart of the user and actively replace their heart, which is why they're constantly vomiting blood. Their blood also becomes a burning energy acid. So Red Lantern's powers, they can do energy constructs, which is the default for some rings, but not all. But the burning fire breath is the main power of the Red Lantern rings. That can burn through other energy constructs and can burn through basically anything. Orange Lanterns take the life force of anything they kill and can recreate them as spectral servants, because that's all about greed. It's about taking. So you're taking and creating constructs based on... but again, they have... I believe they also have construct creation powers. I gotta go back and read Agent Orange. Love Larfleeze. The Yellow Lanterns, the Sinestro Corps, were literally based on the Green Lanterns. So the powers of Yellow and Green are basically identical. Because Sinestro and the Weaponers of Quord built the Yellow Lantern rings based on the Green Lantern rings. The Green Lantern rings, the whole reason they were able to create constructs is it's literally a manifestation of imagination and willpower. Willpower being the source of green. They can all do force fields, but energy constructs are usually Green Lantern. Blue Lantern rings can form constructs, but it's not for combat. It's usually for hope, inspiration, soothing, and amplification purposes. So blue is all about enhancing the powers of others, not even the self of others. Which is why a blue lantern is most effective around other green lanterns, because it amplifies the green lanterns. Kind of. A lot of wills can resist being orange lanterns. So the orange has to overpower you, basically. You have to give into it, and Superman probably would not. Superman can give into the Black Lantern ring because he has died before. And therefore has a connection to essentially the Door of Death. Supergirl has become a Red Lantern. Superman has become a White Lantern because he managed to come back to life and has a connection with the life entity. I'm trying to think of the other heroes who became lanterns. Wonder Woman became a Star Sapphire. Flash became a Blue Lantern. Ray Palmer became a Indigo Lantern. Scarecrow became a Yellow Lantern. Lex Luthor became an Orange Lantern. And Mira, the wife of Aquaman, became a Red Lantern. Guy Gardner became a Red Lantern. Blue was Hope. Next up would be Indigo, which is Compassion. Yes, Batman has become a Black Lantern before. A lot of heroes became Black Lanterns during the Blackest Night. The Indigo Lanterns of Compassion are different in that they're almost entirely made up of former villains and criminals who are being forced to open their hearts to become compassionate to others. By the proselyte, who's the entity. Wonder Woman became a Black Lantern, and then she was revived as a White Lantern, and she also became a Star Sapphire, which is like a Violet Lantern. Blue Lantern Corps. The Indigo Tribe. Sorry, it's the Indigo Tribe, not the Indigo Lanterns. And they serve proselyte. And they were actually founded by Abin Sur, who is the Green Lantern who gave his ring to Hal Jordan, making him the first human Green Lantern. They are chosen from among the universe's greatest sociopaths and killers and try to rehabilitate them by making them feel compassion. That's it. So I believe they can also create constructs. I don't know if Indigo has any special individual powers. But they also have staffs, I know. Do their staffs have any powers? No. Alright, interesting. And then comes the Star Sapphires, though, who are based on love. They're the Violet Lanterns.
And you? You're the Eighth Lord?
We're gonna have to fight the Eighth
I
Lord?
see the curse haunts you greatly.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
They are Violet Lanterns, but they're called Star Sapphires, so they're not called
In any
Pink
case,
Lanterns or Violet Lanterns.
A
They're
few
called the
moments
Star
from now,
Sapphires.
your pain will be no more.
Having second
Here I
thoughts?
am. So I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again?
It's alright, humans get indecisive too.
Promise me. Remember, you.
But they are based on love, based on the power of the
What if
Predator.
my memories turn me
who
back
was
into
two
a
lizards
bad
that were the
robot?
first beings to feel love and fused into a giant
Do
super
whatever
monster.
it takes to stop me. If that is the case.
Alright, Nepha, let's do it. Oh, I'm playing as a Nepha? And I'm actually seeing the Traveler from the outside? That's cool. So, Star Sapphires, in addition to powers similar to the other Lantern Corps' flight, force fields, energy blasts,
It's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no
they
time.
have the power to form connections with people. The Gray Lanterns, the whole invisible spectrum, which are based off the alternate weird emotions, like Gray Lanterns, which is based off sorrow. The Ultraviolet Lanterns are thrown in there. It's very weird.
Over there.
Yes. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in.
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator. The sovereign ruler.
Did you create
The
it?
sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been.
My task being the Exile's Curse task.
We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think NF is okay?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something.
Unnecessary.
Oh, God!
What the?
What? Did they just get... Okay. I thought they got flattened.
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Cool. Double wind to hold it back. I can delay it. I don't know how long it'll take to destroy Paimon's here too.
Why?
That's not an Effa.
Whose voice is that? The 8th Lord?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you
So is this the
humans
11th Lord?
really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us.
So that's not the 8th Lord, that's the...
malfunction will... There is no dragon mother here, and there never was.
It's only the 11th
Lord
Lord.
has dominion here. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this
Yeah.
whole time! You who lured Inefa here
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scale.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by
good and evil. Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the 8th Lord. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous 8th Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her.
She clearly knew.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just... This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on this...
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you... Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is and you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure it.
There you go.
It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup
We saw
of the
that, yep.
administrative.
She's been after Inefa's core all along.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall...
Fought it off. Oh. Come on, Inefa. Head back.
Wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
What?
She literally ripped out her own heart and badass.
Ineffa!
Ooh! Sarah, the Traveler voice line. Okay, we're good. Here's Ineffa. Alright. Who would win? Me with a... Where's the Winter Soldier? Me. With any lantern ring. Doesn't matter. I'll win. If you give me an Avarice lantern ring, Hollow Avarice, give me an orange lantern ring, done. Who would win? V for Vendetta with a white lantern ring or Winter Soldier? Ooh, I don't know if V would have a white lantern ring. He doesn't seem connected to the entity of life. I'd say, if anything, he would have a red lantern ring. Again, I would go...
Ineffa! Hey, Ineffa! Wake up! She's gonna be okay,
We
right?
can get her repaired. We need to get out of
She
here.
destroyed her own core? That's an unusual... I wonder how Marionette will react to this.
The Fatuan?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance mission, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Show us one final glimpse of your glory.
This guy is not made of flesh and blood. He's a puppet of Sandrone.
Wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you.
But if you think you're getting out of here alive...
You would dare sabotage my revival? So be it. Since you welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time.
I'd say V with a white lantern ring could surpass Winter Soldier, because he hasn't really faced anything like that before.
This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of vitality, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing?
That guy melted.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Oh, cutscene?
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories?
Starflower.
The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nod-Krai.
The moon fragment's falling.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Cool.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
That was a cool shot.
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your
Fontaine.
new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
That's gotta be Nod-Krai.
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Ineffa.
We have Iono at home.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Uh-huh. And her memories are written in dragon scripts.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
It's a vision!
Impossible!
Oh, that's cool! Literally, the vision is forming her new heart. Oh, that's sick.
It's Anessa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning.
They've gilded dreams on her.
Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel? That was built by the usurper.
A moon
along
wheel.
with the three gods who abandoned us. It cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lords.
Anessa! Your core! It's fixed!
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct
Cool.
protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes?
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
Let's start moving.
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there.
Hey,
Shilonen
Mavika,
says
what's
she
up, girl?
detected
How
a
you doing?
huge energy source underground. We can't just... But... if we're here much longer without any progress...
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! You alright there, bro?
All good, bro.
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Anefa.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
You! How could you do this to Ari?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Anefa tell us the whole story.
In an infinitesimally short space of time, the story of one man's 10-year deception and one machine's 2 millennia search comes out. Comes to a close.
Sovereign rulers, mirror of the dawning morn, priestess of floral candles, and skyborn feathers.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nod-Krai? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then reborn in that land. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes.
Yep.
By continuing
Returning
on
to
my own path.
Nod-Krai.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that?
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out.
I'm so sorry that I kept... The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this. Nor is the Nod-Krai Oprishniki. You should...
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot!
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through.
Stay here.
If you're worried the
Can't go to
Fatui are still
Leeway.
looking for
Can't go
you,
back to Nod-Krai.
why not
You're
camp out at the
literally in
Flower
a
Feather Clan?
friendly
We welcome
nation
everyone.
where your
From
daughter
old
made friends.
to old enemies
Yeah.
turn new friends. Go and find where you belong.
I think...
Cute. What's up with that bird? Okay.
Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's literal.
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
I mean...
Who is this person?
Yeah.
The sender said,
surprises are best saved to the end.
Oh god, it's Varka. I'm just realizing now I don't have my blue on. There you go. It's Varka.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker?
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
Hey, Honorary Knight, it's Varka. If this doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights. I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. For all the good you've done for Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a shame I'm always on an expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you, but it seems that fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we've settled down in Nod-Krai. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the north wind. I've met a few reliable companions, and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you'll two be fast friends. As for enemies, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui. Not to mention loyalties at the risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now, as I can see the bottom of my mug, I'm going to stop here. These words will be dull to read as they are to write instead. Talk more over a glass of wine, see you, Nod-Krai. P.S. If you really are heading over, you lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.S.S. I forgot to mention, once you're Nod-Krai, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I'll look for you as the Grand Master should for his honorary knight.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it...
All right. Crackle Clatter Cryptex.
I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
About Lianka.
Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing, but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling
this
under
part
her
of the
influence,
Lord was put into a regular
Lianka worked on making the
machine.
prison even more secure. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together. Mirror of the Dawning, but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her air. She was far more powerful. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's I wouldn't be surprised if I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
About the priestess.
When it comes to the Eighth Lord, she never betrayed dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings. And despite facing execution and destruction, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, I'm sure she would have talked her out of it. Just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
You mean the moon wheel?
This thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us.
The primordial one and the Moon Sisters.
It appears that a crucial memory is missing. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
About Nod-Krai.
Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nod-Krai, I am well situated to provide you with a full memory damage. Detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was but I will never, again. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
No problem. We'll see you when we get there. Journey home. All right, Neffa. Wait a damn second. We just left you up there, Neffa. Hold on.
Let's run.
Pull off this trick. It'll be so cool.
And she vanished as soon as I jumped and teleported down there.
If I can pull off this trick, it'll be so cool.
Nice and gently. You don't want to break it. Now stick it on the top.
Oh. I crushed it again.
What are you doing?
Hello. I am learning how to make a flower-shaped machine component. I wish to take some souvenirs back to Nod-Krai.
I don't know about Uncle Varka, but I know we'll love it for
Another thing. Please, take this.
What is
it's
it?
one I made for you. Also,
Nice and gently.
Oh.
Oh, it just re-shows it. Okay. Oh, so I got the blueprint to make them, and now I just got the straight up.
What kind of tone are you supposed to use?
See if we have anyone else standing around. I'm not seeing Cheska around. Those guys are usually there. No, he was definitely, those were definitely two of the kids that were talking to Aditya before. Alright. Oh, that's right. A new instrument is available to buy. Let's go here and grab this.
Let's fly.
Oh, no, this is the one.
Take me up.
It's definitely one of these. There it is. Piano. Yeah, I knew there was a new instrument. Cool. Alright, to the Serenity Pot, please. Let's put one in my office. Should go over here with my mementos from Fontaine. Yeah, we'll put that there. There we go. so okay, so the cryptic just does a thing. Cryptex on the desk.
Oh, it's you. Of course. Good morning. And
So we have a nice little Simulanka thing there, and a fireworks display.
Accelerating.
Alright, we'll put the flower. Up here by our little Yoimiya flower. Or our little Yoimiya Aranara and our golden flower. There we go. Alright. So not a bad first look at 5.8.
Yeah.
I like Inefa's style. She seems like she'll be a good support. I'm very curious how she's gonna do with actual Nod-Krai characters. Her and Farina right off the bat seem like a great combo. Because it's constantly proccing the new lunar charged ability. So, I assume this is just all stuff I have already. Alright, so that is our start. We will be doing this new region next time. I think I'll probably give it till Thursday. No, Thursday. You know what? I have off Friday. This Thursday, I did want to do... but you know I have a half day on Thursday, so I could probably do both this and a, Let me check out the event calendar. So 5.8 is live. Okay, Sunspray Summer Resort. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't specify, but it's usually every few days, right? Yeah, it's not specifying. All right. Well, so we will do it in...
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Sunspray Summer Resort. Mementos of Tevat. That's August 21st. And the Yalan quest is going to unlock on the 14th, so in 2 weeks, the Yalan quest. Oh, but the that's available right now. But the special quest for her is supposedly going to be on the... It is affordable. I have 1,200. It's 1,350. Can I look at it first? Oh, there you go. It does look really good. Again, it looks like Yelan is off to like a gala. Alright. Well. That's gonna be it for now. We obviously have...
Accelerating.
A whole new area to explore. And an event to begin. And we are going to do that next time. Tomorrow I am going to be doing some Donkey Kong Bonanza. Thursday I will probably be doing an earlier stream. Maybe around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I think I'll do some Genshin then. So Genshin I will be doing Thursday, followed by Mafia 3, because we're almost done. Friday will be Marvel Rivals and Final Fantasy, because we're almost done with the original Final Fantasy. Saturday, I will be doing more Genshin Impact. So more Genshin Impact.
Reviewing outstanding
this Thursday and this Saturday.
List. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
Yeah. I think I'm going to end this recording for now. I might react to one more thing. So let me just call this here. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, stay awesome. Peace.